Hi everyone, I'm Sam.
And I'm Walter.
And today we'll be covering Unit 2, Gone on the Run.
Yes.
So today's article will be talking about the former Renault, Nissan, Mitsubishi Motors CEO, Carlos Ghosn. And so basically, he was set to go on trial for embezzlement. He embezzled millions of dollars from his company. And as his lawyers were waiting for him, he was actually seen celebrating New Year's in Lebanon. Embezzle.
Embezzle.
So he completely fled from Japan. Flee.
Flee.
But now he is on trial again, but this was a kind of a great escape for the former CEO.
Right. I heard that it was quite interesting how he escaped. Like, it was a very well laid out plan, conducted from, I believe it was like an American security outsourcing company. But I know that he was one of the most famous fugitives now, but now people know where he is. And however, he's saying that this whole situation is a conspiracy against him.
Fugitive.
Fugitive.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
So this brings to my point. He was accused of a crime while technically not in his home country or motherland. So, Walter, what would you do if you were accused of a crime while not in your home country?
Well, it depends on how serious the crime was.
Right.
I guess if you're not going to get caught, let's say in an imaginary world, I did something terrible and I didn't have any family here. I guess you have to have a lot of money to flee.
You do.
Yeah. And you would need some connections to get you out because security is so tight within airports these days. If I were to do something bad in Korea, it would be almost impossible to leave. Yeah, how about you?
Oh, I mean, similar to your point, but going back to the article, if I were to embezzle millions from our company,
You could fly out of it.
I think I could fly, or get a submarine out of the country.
Right.
But I think I would cave into the guilt. I don't feel as though I could flee unless I had really good connections and a lot of money.
Well, do you think that you're back home in the UK, do you think that legal system is similar to other legal systems in other countries?
No, I feel as though when compared to other countries, specifically America, because that's kind of what I know about from TV shows, the British legal system is a bit different. We're a bit more strict on people who actually make the claims. Whereas in America, you see cases of people being sued all the time. That happens a lot less in England because we're a lot stricter on those laws. But for other specific laws, I'm not too sure. How about in Australia?
Well, Australia would follow a very similar way to the UK. Obviously, laws are different state by state within Australia. However, I noticed that if we compare it to Korea, Australia is far more strict in regards to just basically every law, from just even being out on the street breaking laws there to obviously more serious law breaking.
Right, exactly. Okay, well that does it for our preview section and we'll see you in the review.